Here's every element explained. Just a short summary. I'm using this Guinness World Records book to support it with more light because you see the reflection of the phone's pretty dark. Hydrogen, used in water, and is basically the most common one you can get. Helium,
Makes your voice sound like this.
lithium, pretty reactive and acts like coke and Mentos. Beryllium, gives you cancer. Boron, acts like salt. Carbon, you're looking at it right now. It's this book right here. That's carbon. Nitrogen, it's literally all around us. You're looking at that too. You're also looking at oxygen. That's oxygen. I'm breathing it. Fluorine, used in toothpaste. Burns anything it touches. Neon, gives everything more light. Sodium, quite reactive, is pretty salty. Magnesium is kind of like the sun. Aluminum, most common metal. Silicon, that's glass. Phosphorus, fires. Sulfur, pure stinkiness. Chlorine, you're going for pools. That is toxic stuff. Argon, still, is commonly used to store elements in ampoules just to protect from air, but has some other uses too. Potassium, bananas. Calcium, bones. Scandium is kind of rare. Titanium is hard. Vanadium has the ability to give you cancer, but has a low chance. Chromium, same thing, except it's higher when it's in its sixth oxidation state. Manganese dioxide's in batteries. Iron, it's essential to life and is also magnetic and is probably the most common metal besides aluminum. Cobalt is the rarest, probably out of these six metals. Nickel, coins. Copper, wires. Zinc, also coins. Gallium, melts in your hand. Germanium, considered non-toxic, but can be toxic. It's also a metalloid. Arsenic, poison. Selenium, smells like rotten garlic. Bromine, also has an unpleasant smell and can kill you easily. Krypton, helps light up your room. Rubidium, fires. Strontium, also kind of fire. Yttrium, more rare metals. Zirconium, more hard metals. Niobium, colorful metals. Molybdenum, still kind of hard. Technetium, first radioactive one. Ruthenium, still kind of dense like iron. Rhodium, you can't afford that. Palladium, used in jewelry. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Silver, used in like kitchen supplies or stuff. Cadmium, highly toxic one. Indium, you can chew it like gum. Tin is always confused with aluminum. Antimony, used to make people use the bathroom. Tellurium, garlic. Iodine will sublimate like carbon. Xenon, used in cameras. Cesium, will light on fire when instantly exposed to the air. Barium, kind of highly toxic. Lanthanum, glasses. Cerium, nope, don't know much about that. Praseodymium, magnets. Neodymium, also magnets. Promethium, second radioactive. Samarium, useless. Europium, televisions. Gadolinium, MRI scans. Terbium, probably lamps. Dysprosium, hard to extract. Holmium, most magnetic one. Erbium, more magnets. Thulium, but probably the rarest one on here. Ytterbium. Oh, it's spelled wrong. Lutetium, another rare one. Hafnium, more hard metals. Tantalum, more soft metals. Tungsten, more heavy metals. Rhenium, even heavier. Osmium, the heaviest. Iridium, a little bit lighter. Platinum, also a little bit lighter. Gold, same density as tungsten. Mercury, only metal it's liquid. Thallium, death metal. Lead, paint. Bismuth, makes beautiful crystals. Polonium, used as a poison by Mr. Putin. Acetine, useless. Occurs naturally, but only a few grams of it are on Earth. Radon, a deadly noble gas. Francium, radioactive reactive metal. Radium, used in watches. Actinium, curing cancer. Thorium, not really sure about. It also occurs naturally, and there's a sample right here. The first radioactive one that is a physical sample. Protactinium, only used in research. Uranium, got another sample of it right here. Neptunium, used in weapons. Plutonium, also used in weapons. Americium, used in smoke detectors. Curium, used for curing cancer. Berkelium, used to be used for weapons. Now mainly used for research. Californium, metal detectors. Einsteinium, research. Fermium, research. Mendelevium, research. Nobelium, research. Lawrencium, research. And all these are used for research. I'll try to explain them. Rutherfordium, a hard metal that has the same density as tungsten. Dubnium, same density as osmium. Seaborgium, a little bit heavier. Borium, also heavier. Hassium, the densest one. Meitnerium, a little bit lighter. Darmstadtium, doesn't oxidize, still heavy. Rhodium, still kind of heavy, has a similar color to gold. Carbonisium, kind of a liquid or a gas or something like that. Polonium, the most expensive one on here. Fluorovium, also pretty expensive and a little bit harder than polonium. They're both soft metals though, but moscovium, kind of colorful, I guess. But livermorium, smelliest element, only lasts 50 milliseconds. That's how long it lives. Tennessine, also very short-lived, 80 milliseconds. That's literally how long it lives. Oganesson lives less than 1 millisecond. As every element explained very shortly. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk.